Top of the morning to fifth grade scholars of Tennessee and Purdue. If you are a scholar of Tennessee, it is Monday. We're starting off our week. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you have had an even greater weekend. Tuesday is Purdue, so Purdue, if you're watching this video, it's Tuesday. I hope you had a great Monday. Also hope you had a great weekend, and I'm hoping you have a great week. Okay, we're gonna get started today with some announcements. Then we're gonna get into music going. Daily routine. Then we have the character element of class, and then I'll close out during the time it's time for closeout. Okay. So the quick announcements are. Give me 1 second to pull those up. Anytime you see that I tell you to take a break, whether it's 2 minutes, 1 minute, or whatever break I tell you, please take that time to do exactly what I asked. So last week I instructed scholars to take a 2 minute break and go under the comment section of the video in Google Classroom and tell me how that weekend was. I seen a lot of scholars were able to do that, but some scholars slacked in that aspect. So I'm asking for now on and going forward, if I ever ask you to take a break from the video and go to the comment section in Google Classroom and tell me something, then you should be doing exactly that. I am looking at those comments. It is a way for me to gauge who is participating in class and actually watching the video. It's also a way for me to give out points to you guys. So please, 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 please always listen for those announcements, especially when I'm telling you to pause. Moving forward, also, you guys will have exit slips. So the exit slip will always be in Google Classroom, always will be dated for the date that you're viewing the video, and then you should be completing those exit tickets as well during class. All right. So moving forward, I'm gonna have time cards instead of pausing the video. You can just leave it on. I'm gonna have time cards just sitting there letting you know how much time you got left. And when that time card is moved, obviously you'll know then it's time to come back to the video, and you'll see how it goes today. That's pretty much the difference in the class this week. We're no longer pausing the video. We're just allowing. I'm gonna stay on screen with a time card up, and then you guys will handle business like that. Okay, so just like last week, I want to hear about your weekend. We're gonna stop the video. A time card is gonna come up. It's gonna let you know to step away for 2 minutes. You do not have to pause the video. That time card will remove itself after 2 minutes, and then you'll hear my voice again. And that way, you know it is time to rejoin the video. All right. So let's take a 2 minute break. Go into Google Classroom. Go in the comment section of this video in Google Classroom, and let me know how your weekend went. I want to hear the highlights, lowlights. Why was it fun or why wasn't it fun? And again, all scholars should be doing this. Scholars of Purdue and Tennessee should be heading to the comment section in Google Classroom under this video and let me know how that weekend is doing. All right, the time card is going up now. We are back in character and fitness for the day. I hope every scholar of Tennessee and Purdue, went into the comment section in Google Classroom under this video and let me know how their weekend was. I really read those those comments that you leave. I'm excited to always know about you guys this weekend. It's always fun. A lot of you guys always have some very fun things involved in your weekend. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do again, we're gonna listen to some music. Let's get the energy right. It's early in the morning. We need some energy. We need some to motivate us. Some people don't drink coffee, or you're too young to be drinking coffee anyway. Music can substitute that energy. So let's take a 2 minute pause break. A time card is gonna go up, and you're gonna take a 2 minute break. Listen to some of your favorite music, and then when that time card comes down, you'll hear my voice again, and then we'll resume with character and fitness for the day. So the time card is going up. I'll see you when it goes down. Okay, that 2 minute music break time card is down. All right, it's time to get into our third phase of today's class, which is our daily routine exercise. Again, I always apologize for not being able to be in person and actually doing fun activities after our exercise. These exercises are designed to get our blood rate going. I mean, heart rate going and getting blood flowing through our body. That way we'll be all ready to play some physical activity after. But unfortunately, we're on Zoom, so we just have to get through our daily routine exercises and then go to the character element of class. So that's what we're going to do right now. All scholars should be coming to their feet. All right, all scholars should be coming to their feet. And we're going to get started with our daily routine exercises. As always, we get started with jumping jacks. All right. We're going to get started with 10 jumping jacks. So when I say go, each scholar is going to do 10 jumping jacks. All right. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Purdue and Tennessee, good job warming your bodies up. Jumping jacks are a good way to warm your body up because you're obviously jumping up and down and moving your arms. It's like you're moving every piece of your body. So it allows your body to start waking up a little bit and the energy to start flowing through. So let's do one more set of jumping jacks. As always, we're going to do 10 jumping jacks. All right. So when I say go, each scholar will do 10 more jumping jacks. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, fifth grade, good job, good job. Ironing out those jumping jacks. All right, we're gonna go to our second daily routine exercise of the day. That exercise is always a squat. Squats allows us to get our start working out our calf muscles, really all of our leg muscles. It really strengthens all that. So we're gonna get into that exercise. We're gonna do 2 sets. The first set is always 10, and the second set is always 10. So we're gonna start with your arms out, and then ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job getting through our first set of squats. Squat is the hardest exercise for me. I think I mentioned this last week. It just really calls up my legs a little bit. I mean, I can feel the strength, the leg strengthening, but it's just really still hard to get through, especially because I'm doing it more than once a day. With you guys, I'm doing it with my other classes. So squats has become the hardest exercise for me. All right, we're gonna get into our second set. We're gonna start with your arms out again. When I say go, each squat will do 10 squats. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job to Tennessee and Purdue scholars. We are going to get into our third daily routine exercise. That exercise is running in place. I'm going to pull up my time clock. And then when I say go, each scholar will jog in place for 10 seconds. Remember, we jogged the first time around, and then the second time around, we're running as fast as we can. So this is the first time around, so we'll be jogging. So when I say go, each scholar will jog in place for 10 seconds. All right? Setting my timer. Ready, go. All right, fifth grader, timer means that you have ran in place or jogged in place for 10 seconds. Guys, I know running in place is not as fun as actual running, but there's a lot of things you can be working on while running in place. One thing you can be working on is your breathing pattern, right? Sometimes when you're flat out running, it's hard to think about some of these things. But running in place, you can really start to work on your breathing pattern and also your running form, okay? It's hard to work on running form when you're actually running because you're always trying to go as fast as you can, right? You're not thinking about the mechanics of your arms and your legs. But when you're running in place, you can really start to train your body to think a certain way when it runs. And that way your body will work on instinct rather than you having to think about it when you're in the, you know what I mean, process of actually running. All right, so let's think about those type of things too when we're running in place. Trying to make sure we have proper running form and breathing techniques. All right. So when I say go, each scholar now is going to sprint in place for 10 seconds. All right. I'm going to set my timer and then I'm going to say go. And each scholar is going to run in place as fast as they can. All right. Ready, go. All right, that is the Bell, Michigan. That is the Bell, Purdue, in Tennessee. We have ran in place for 10 seconds. All right, heart rate is going a little bit. Blood is flowing through our body. Let's give it about 5 seconds to cool down off that. And then we'll go into our wind down exercises. It's always good to take a good breath too. It just feels a lot better. I learned this through coaching football and playing football. Doing this helps you breathe a little better as well, rather than you doing this, which most people do, kind of put their hands on their knees and breathe. You can open the airways a little better if you put your hands on your head. All right. So let's get into our wind down exercises. That first exercise for winding down is arm winds. All right. We start with our arms out. Obviously, we go like this when I say go, and then when I say backwards, we'll just go backwards. All right. So when I say go, each scholar will do 5 forward arm winds, then I'll go backwards, and each scholar will do 5 backward arm winds. All right. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, good job, Tennessee and Purdue. We're going to take a bit of a break, and we're going to get back into our arm winds. This is our second set of arm winds. We're going to do 10 again. All right, so when I say go, each scholar will do 5 forward arm winds, and then I'll say backwards, and each scholar will do 5 backward arm winds. All right, arms out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, good job, fifth grade scholars. We are almost done with our daily routine exercises for today. We only have one more exercise, and that exercise is a body wind. All right, we're doing full upper body winds, hand on hip, and just going in a circular motion. All right, so let's get that started. So when I say go, each scholar will do 10 body winds, all right, upper body winds. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's take a break. Keep our bodies loose as we're in that break. And we got one more set of upper body one, and then we're done with our daily routine exercises for the day. All right. All right, let's get our hands on our hip. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Purdue. All right, Tennessee. You can come back to your seats. Again, I know it's early in the morning and we are not in person, so we cannot go into a fun activity right now. But I really do appreciate you guys digging into the exercises. This is just good training for the body. When we actually meet in person, you'll be all ready to go. Again, I so apologize for not being able to do fun activities with you guys. I'm looking forward to the time when that is a thing again. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head into the a character element of class. All right. Last week the character trait we talked about was what was it? Self-control, right? We talked about self-control. We talked about a time when we exhibited self-control. How did we show self-control? And we talked about the thing that we had to show self-control with. Remember, my example was me having a football game on a Saturday, but a party on Friday. I knew that the party was going to make me tired, so I decided to skip the party in order to be 100% prepared for the football game. Obviously, I exuded self-control by not going to the party, even though all my friends were there, right? This week we're going to be talking about hard work. All right. Remember, all these things we're talking about is very good for our character because, first of all, a lot of adults don't carry these things that we're talking about, and then it just makes you a real well-rounded individual. Right. A lot of these things you get through sports, self-control. Say for instance with basketball, a lot of times people get scored on the basketball. The first instinct that goes through your mind is, "Oh, I want to get my score back," right? So you gotta have self-control to be able to deny self and still play team ball despite getting scored on. And then like hard work, obviously that comes into play when playing sports off the field or on the field or off the court or on the court. You have to continue to work hard to get better in that sport. So all these things usually we will be knocking out through sporting activities, but because we're not right now, we're just learning them at their core. All right, and today's character trait would be hard work. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing as last week. I'm gonna want you to go into Google Classroom, click on the exit slip that is labeled for today, and I want a one paragraph summary. Just tell me about a time when you exhibited hard work. How did it benefit you, and why did it take extra effort? All right, pretty simple. I want to hear about a time when you exhibited hard work. Why did it take extra effort? And then how did it benefit you? As always, I'll give a personal example. Uh, just a couple days ago, I had to figure out how to use YouTube and how to actually make my put time cards up in my video, and how instead of you making you guys pause and go over, I wanted to actually have time cues in the video. So it took me a long time to learn that, and it took me a long time to learn how to even export it over to YouTube. So I was very proud of myself. It took extra effort because I just didn't know about it. I'm decently tech savvy, not like greatly, so and I never tried to do anything like this before. So it took a lot of hard work to learn it, and it's benefiting me because it makes the video easier for you guys. You don't have to keep pausing it, unpausing. You kind of can just let it go play through, and then it allows you to know exactly when 2 minutes is up. So yeah, that's the last time I actually exhibited hard work, which is really today and yesterday. Just trying my hardest to be able to make these videos as easy as possible for you guys. And yeah, so that's pretty much my spiel. Now it's time for you to go over here to Google Classroom, click on the exit slip, and we're talking about hard work. When did you exhibit hard work? How did it benefit you? And why did that task you were working on take extra effort? All right, it should be about a paragraph long. Remember, every scholar of Tennessee and Purdue is going and clicking on that exit slip. This is mandatory. I am grading this. Is no, well, I'll do it later. It's due now. All right, a time card is going to come up and let you know exactly how much time you have. All right. A time card is going to come up and let you know exactly how much time you have. When that time card goes down, that means time is out. Time is up. You'll hear me come back on and I'll give my goodbyes and conclusions, and you guys will head back to your homeroom teachers. All right. So the time card's going up. All right, Tennessee. All right, Purdue. That time card is down. With that being said, we are done with character and fitness today. Purdue, I will see you on Thursday, and Tennessee, I will see you Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed character and fitness today. You are now released to go back to your homeroom classes, and I will see you guys on Wednesday and Thursday. Bye.